Hi, I'm Lacey Kells from Fayetteville Pelvic Health and Wellness. I want to take you through a brief hip strengthening session. So if you are a runner or a yogi or you just feel some weakness in your hips, these are some good big bang for your buck exercises. They're all done in standing, so they're really functional. And a lot of them are going to target our gluteus medius, which is kind of right in here. That's the muscle that when we're standing on one foot keeps us nice and straight as opposed to letting our hips drop. So I have with me a ball. You can have a soccer ball, a kid's ball, a Pilates ball. You don't have to have one. You can also have a yoga block or just skip this one altogether. I also have a 5-pound dumbbell and a slider, and I'll show you what you can do with this in a minute if you choose to. So I'm going to grab my weight. You don't need a weight. You can also use a water bottle or nothing, or hold a can. And what we're going to do is we are going to stand on our left leg and hold, if you're choosing to use a weight, hold that weight in your right hand. You're going to bend the left knee and reach down and across, nice and slow and controlled. If that's too much for you, tap the back foot, okay? I'm gonna show you from the side. Every time I turn, I lose my balance, so just bear with me. So watch my left knee. It's bending slightly, but my knee is not going farther forward than my toes. So I'm really sticking my butt out, sitting my hips back, bringing myself all the way back up under me to get those glute muscles firing. My core is activated. Whew, let's switch legs, okay? My core is active. I'm breathing, obviously, because I'm talking to you guys. Now watch my knee. Do you see how it's not diving in? So here's not so good. Here, I'm keeping it nice and aligned. My kneecap is pointing straight towards the mirror. All the weight's in that right leg. I'm going to turn to the side. So you can have this opposite arm kind of doing whatever you feel like it needs to do. Let's go one more. Good. Now, keeping the weight if you're comfortable with it, we're going to shift all the weight into our left foot. We're going to sit our butts way back and tap our right leg out to the side. Watch me. I'm sitting way back as if I have a chair behind me that I could sit in. My knee is not going farther forward than my toes. It's also not doing something funky. It's nice and aligned. If you have a slider or if you're on a wood floor and you have a washcloth or a pillowcase, you can slide. Okay, so we're gonna burn this leg out. Let's do one more to the side. Now, take it straight back. Don't go so far back that you can't get back up. If you don't have a slider, I'm gonna show you from the side. Tap. Inhale as you extend back, exhale as you come forward. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale, good. Okay, taking it onto the right leg, slide that left leg out to the side, sit that booty way back. Look how my back is staying nice and straight and my chest is up. Okay, so I'm not dropping forward. I'm not dropping my chest. I'm keeping things nice and aligned. I'm sticking my butt way back. One more here, and now let's take it to the back. If you have to keep it smaller, that's totally fine. The point is that we're really getting some good strengthening of that standing leg. And this is really functional because not only are we standing up, but our foot's in contact with the ground. That's how we live our lives. So anything that you can do in what we call closed chain with your foot in contact with the ground can be really, really efficient. Okay, so last one, you're going to take your ball or your yoga block and you're going to bring that right knee up so the ball is between my thigh and the wall. I'm nice and straight on this side, so don't let that hip drop. We're really working this leg more than anything. And you're going to straighten the knee. So this motion is actually not as functional as what we're doing with the standing leg. So you're going to feel that all on your quad, possibly still some on that standing leg. Okay, now we're going to switch. I'm nice and active right here in my right leg. Keep breathing. We don't ever want to hold our breath. Breathing is essential. I'll put some breathing videos up soon. Okay, I'm not good at counting. PTs tend to not be so great at counting. So, those are some really nice hip exercises. And you can kind of throw that in there once a day, every few times a week, just kind of depends on what you need it for. But those are some of my favorite go-to exercises for hip strengthening. So I give those to a lot of my runners or my yogis who are having difficulty with some balance, but they're really functional. As always, ask your doctor before you start exercising, or if you have any questions, always find a PT. We are movement specialists. We are highly trained in movement science. So we are a great resource if you have any questions. And as always, shoot me a message and let me know if there's anything you want to have me post.